Playing Condi Engineer in Raids is hard. Not only we are still not at 1 but pulling out decent DPS to compete with other classes requires skills of above average pianist. The current Condi meta rotation claims around 35k of realistic DPS, but it's so complicated that outside of vacuum situation on training Golem, where you have to also focus on some other mechanics, it's almost impossible to pull it out properly. Hell, I have to use my whole brain capacity to do it just on Golem, and yet still I wasn't able to cross over 33k DPS. And I play exclusively Engie since release for over 12,000 hours. I'm pretty sure I am not only one out there who have same problem. Therefore, I've decided to make my own simpler and more flexible rotation. It's not the top DPS. So far, I was able to reach 32k realistic, but I am sure someone with quicker fingers will be able to push it even further. Build and gear are exactly the same as the meta one, so just check QT build guide, link is down below. Rotation may look very similar and also complicated, but it's much easier to understand and use, trust me. So, let's do a quick breakdown. To make it easier to understand, we can split this rotation into 2 pairs and then grenades as filler. The first pair are pistol skills 4, 3, 2, then swap to mortar and skill 2. Always enter combat on pistols. This way you will make sure that trade streamline kits will proc gunk while swapping to mortar for extra damage. Also, don't wait till the end of a pistol 2 channel. Just let it shoot once and swap to mortar. The second pair are bomb kit skill 2 and flamethrower skill 2. Remember that flamethrower 2 has 2 parts where you need to release it and manually detonate by second use. Then swap to grenade kit and again use skill 2 and few auto attacks as filler till you can repeat. So as you can see, the most basic rotation is actually very easy. Just pistol 4, 3, 2, swap mortar 2, swap bomb 2, swap flamethrower 2, swap grenade 2 and repeat. Grenade kit serves not only as filler but also as cooldown measure. Engineers have big disadvantage, they don't see cooldowns on other kits, and if you have inconsistent alacrity and quickness uptime, well, let's say you can lose a lot of DPS by swapping to kits what aren't ready yet or was ready long before. But not with this rotation. So after 2 pairs, swap to grenade kit, throw skill 2 and continue with skill 1 until skill 2 is recharged. Throw it again and in this moment are all other cooldowns ready, so you can swap to pistols and repeat rotation. This shrapnel measuring, how I call it, always work, no matter how much quickness or alacrity you have. Unfortunately, it's an engineer, and nothing with engineers can be that easy, so we have to add a few more skills to it. First is Napalm, aka Flamethrower skill 4. It have a longer cooldown, so we can use it only every second rotation. Grenade kit have also skill 4 and 5 with longer cooldowns, what we will use instead of auto attacks between 2 measuring shrapnels. Same as Napalm, those can be used only every second rotation as well. So first, third, fifth and so on rotation will be pistol 4, 3, 2, swap mortar 2, swap bomb 2, swap flamethrower 4, 2, swap grenade 2, 4, 5. And last, we have here tool belt skills 2, 3 and 4. You should use them at the beginning of the fight before pistols. Then, just every time they are on cooldown. If you're rotating properly, tool belt 2 and 3 will be ready every second and 4 every 4th rotation, usually during grenade filler part. That's all I had for today, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment and stay tuned for next time.